What do you think is what's your favorite part of EOS of the six different pillars that you mentioned, or was it nine? Sorry.
Six, it's six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite part?
The people component is my favorite because I
Okay.
like the people. I like the assessments. I like understanding people. I like seeing people be in their position where they're using their strengths. So they're happy. They like what they do. They're good at what they do. The organization is happy with them because they're contributing in a positive way. And it's like a puzzle. It's like a jigsaw puzzle to me. So I enjoy that part. That's my favorite component.
You're gonna probably be surprised, but I think my favorite part is the state of the company meeting.
Oh yeah.
It's quick, it's only an hour, but it really brings everything, it brings everybody back to it brings everybody back on track,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Get everybody
Everybody,
refocused.
everybody at the end of that meeting, it's the weirdest thing. At least half of the employees come to me and they're just like, man, I'm pumped. Man, I
Yeah.
love this meeting. Man, that was great. Man, I'm excited for the future. Like, I just find it, we've done it every quarter for probably about a year and a half. So call it like six of them. And they've only gotten better and people are more and more excited about them.
So after you're running though on 90 days alone, people get off track. They forget what the focus is. They're not referring back to the vision and traction organizer on a regular basis. You know, maybe you have things that derail you or new ideas that come up. So getting everybody reset and refocused every 90 days is amazing. It really brings it all back together and gets you moving in the right direction again.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. It's a good way to bring everybody back. I think it's just important. I mean, I think I was a tennis coach for 15 years. And obviously, if you're going to learn how to play the sport of tennis and get good at the sport of tennis, you need to have a coach.
Right.
And it took me a while to realize this, but same thing goes for business. You know, you already know I've got Eric Wang as my coach. I go to strategic coach. I'm bouncing ideas off of you all the time. So it's like having people to help guide you through the complex life of running a business. It's tough. You need some guidance. You need somebody to bounce ideas off. You need somebody to help guide you. You need somebody to help just like move you in the right direction because it's tough. Sometimes you just feel like you're all alone.
Yeah, definitely you do. It's so nice when you get around other business owners and you complain about your problems and they like have the same problem. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm not alone in this. That's so nice
Yeah,
to hear.
the idea of a mastermind it's like a real thing, you know, putting yourself
Yes,
in a room around other people who either have the same problems or who have already had those problems. It's like
yes,
it's a game changer.
yes. So in EOS for my implementer meetings, what we do, they only want you sharing from experience. So they call it experience shares. And so people run into issues and problems all the time and with different companies that are their clients. And so you can put your issue out there and then you have implementers that have been doing this for 10 or 15 or 20 plus years. I mean, they've been doing this for a really long time. Some of the original people in the EOS program, and they're giving you their experience share. They're helping you with what they've already been through and done, you know, and so it's really valuable to have that access to that.
Yeah, big time. Wait, so you're talking about the people who are actually, are you talking about the implementers or
Yeah.
the companies, the implementers?
Implementers, yeah. So I have meetings every week with all of the EOS implementers.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's nice. It's good to get to it's the same concept as the mastermind though, you know, because everybody's throwing out their problems and people are helping, either they're having the same problem or they've been through it and they give you ideas on how to solve it.
What's a common problem you think most businesses have?
People
Mm-hmm.
hiring is finding the right people.
And what do you think would be your best advice right now to just a company that's struggling with that?
I would utilize the personality assessments. I think that helps you, whether it's the ones that I use or someone, anything else. I just think it helps narrow down that hiring pool. And then so what I like to do when I'm hiring, used to, you don't want 1,000 applicants because you have to interview all of them and you have to comb through all of their resumes and all of their stuff. Now I do want 1,000 applicants because I'm going to filter them through a personality assessment. And then I'm only going to interview the ones that are perfect for my position. So I still only interview 10 people and pick out of those 10, but these are going to be the 10 most absolute qualified people for that position. And so I think people finding the right people and then keeping people. And so that comes down to culture, which there's a lot of people in our industry that help you with your culture as well. A good culture is going to make it or break it. I mean, your people won't stay if they're not happy there.
What is a good culture?
I think it looks different in every company, but people have to want to work there. They have to want to stay.
I've gone on like a John Maxwell like deep dive. Like he's got so many books on leadership, and they all kind of boil down to the same thing, which is a good leader has to have the ability to influence, but ultimately a good leader, it's almost like you're in service. So although you are leading, although you are in charge, and although people are kind of doing what you're telling them to do, you're kind of, everybody has to be completely aware that you're kind of also just there for them. And anything that you can do to help them be better is also, very important.